Alright guys, I took this out for a little ride yesterday, or a few days ago, and I noticed that blinker is not working. So let's see, is there a problem? I got the power on. That blinker works. It says it's blinking. Is it blinking up front? It's blinking up front. Is it blinking out back? I see blinking out back. So I got a light now in the dash that's not working. So what is causing that?
Me and the boys were sitting around drinking, we was talking about things that we was thinking, when all of a sudden what comes out of Bill's mouth? Said I'm getting old and fat and slow, and I don't recover like I did before from nights of rabble, rousing and too much fun. Well, I looked around and we all agreed, and I had a drink and I ordered 3, and I staggered back to do it all again. And we made an oath on a rum and coke with the best intention, I'm sure you know, that we would stop this living in excess. We're gonna have one more party, one more special occasion. Do it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, holidays and weekends. We can have one more party. There's more hell we should be raising. One more party now, one more party tonight.
Like Rosanna Dana said, if it's not one thing, it's another. So let's see if we can fix this electrical problem now. Turn the power off for the second. Okay, all the screws are out. What do we see? The blinker should be right here. Oh, there's nothing there. Nothing in the hole. Let's see, where did the light go to? Ah, there it is. But no light. Does it need to be grounded? Ah, it just needs to be grounded. Okay, let's just plug it back in and see if it works. Get in there. Put the screws back in. Ah, now it's blinking. Oh, got to turn the key on to make that work. Okay, that electrical problem is fixed. Just got to put all the screws back in. Okay guys, I don't know if you've been paying attention to just how wobbly this hood is when I'm driving it down the road, but it's been driving me nuts. You see how much play there is? And I've tried adjusting it, and I've tried doing things to get it to lay down a little better, but you know, it's been mashed up enough times that it just, there's nothing I can do to get it to settle down. Both sides are about the same. This fender's been smashed. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm kind of done with messing around. So I went and bought some really heavy duty magnets. And let's see what we can do if we can get these things. Here's some little screws that go with it. Let's see if we can use some of these magnets to get the hood to settle down and stay settled down. They're pretty strong. What I have found though is that the steel side isn't very magnetic, but the magnet side is very magnetic. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put these about where I'm going to place them. Put one by each of these rubber deals. Come on, let go. And another one here. And another one back here. Now let's close the hood and see where those things are going to be placed. Did they all settle on? Okay, that one put in. This one clicked in. See, that doesn't even touch. So, Lord knows if that'll ever work. This side, that one's down, and that one's stuck. Okay, let's open the hood back up, and let's drill some holes and mount these things. That one will be there. This one's back far enough. I'm not too worried about it. This one's hanging over a little bit, so I'm just going to push it in a little bit more. There, that's probably a good spot. And that one's looking good right where it's at. Alright, let's go get the drill. Alright guys, got my drill. Let's drill a hole through right about there. Am I going in? No, I'm going out. Maybe a higher speed, huh? And let's go to drilling. There we go. Is it drilling? Or am I going backwards? Yeah, let's try the other way. Boy, that doesn't want to drill, does it? I think the other way went better. Here, let's take this off and see where we're at. That started to drill. Did I go all the way through? There it goes. Alright, now we're going to flip this over because these magnets, the steel side is the side that's not sticky. Ow! Boy, all that shavings is just stuck to the magnet. So let me clean this off and I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll screw this on here. Okay, I bumped up to an 1/8 inch drill bit. And there you have it. It's on there pretty good now. Screwed on, so it should stay there. Now we just got to drill the other 3 holes and screw on the other 3 magnets. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so this hood is so twisted and out of whack. I put 2 of them on this side. Now that one down there really isn't hardly touching, but the 2 on this side seem to be working pretty well. So let's shut things down and see how well it sticks. See, now it's nice and snug. I don't see the hood moving. You know, yeah, there's a huge gap over here, but at least the hood isn't wobbling around. Maybe I need to put another one right here. What do you guys think? But at least the hood now is not wobbling so much. Alright, let me try putting one on that back side yet, and we'll see. Alright, now I got 2 on this side, on both the front and the back. Well, see, that one doesn't hold down no matter what I do. Let's go look at the other side. This side's down nice and snug, front and back. Alright. So, well, the front's at least down, and it's not wobbling as much. Now what? Shall we take it for a test drive and see how much it wobbles? Maybe. Alright guys, the hood is magnetized down as good as I can get it anyway, and this thing is cold. Shut the garage door. All right, you guys watching the wind or the hood? It does not like to run when it's cold. Choke doesn't seem to be doing anything. You would think it would idle up and down, don't you? I'm pulling it out, it should be choked, pushing it in, and nothing. Shall we try it? Back to reverse. Ah, damn it. And somebody popped over the hill. Can't get any peace and quiet around here. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. This thing does not like running cold. What do you guys think? That hood's not wobbling around as much as it used to. just people everywhere. I can't get any nice, quiet, lonely roads because there's somebody on every single road. All I want to do is just go for a little test drive. Once it warms up, then it's finally running better. It isn't stumbling all over itself. Alright guys, it runs and the hood doesn't wobble so damn much anymore. Okay, what shall we fix next?
Me and the boys was sitting around drinking, we was talking about things that we was thinking, when all of a sudden what comes out of Bill's mouth? Said I'm getting old and fat and slow, and I don't recover like I did before from nights of rabble, rousing and too much fun. Well, I looked around and we all agreed, and I had a drink and I ordered 3, and I staggered back to do it all again. Then we made an oath on a rum and coke with the best intention, I'm sure you know, that we would stop this living in excess. We're gonna have one more party, one more special occasion. Do it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays,